Hey everyone, and welcome to What If Disney World. I'm Stevie.
And I'm Amy.
And today we are going to talk about snacking around the world in EPCOT, what our favorite things are to get in each country around the world showcase.
EPCOT is known for their amazing variety of foods, especially at the festivals. As you may know, EPCOT has 4 festivals throughout the year: the Festival of the Arts, Flower and Garden Festival, Food and Wine Festival, and Festival of the Holidays. These festivals bring new and exciting food items and booths scattered around the parks. They have new menu items each year and bring back old favorites, so it's exciting to check those out when you're in EPCOT. But between these festivals, there are usually a couple of weeks where no festival booths are open, and you've got to rely on classic EPCOT staples for snacking and eating through the park. Even if a festival is happening too, a lot of these foods we're going to talk about are worth eating over festival foods. All of the food we talk about here is located in the quick service dining or carts, so you don't have to have a reservation for any of it. So let's dive in, sharing our favorite things to eat in each EPCOT World Showcase country, starting in Mexico, of course. In Mexico, we recommend getting the empanadas con queso at La Cantina de San Angel. This is a quick service location in the Mexico Pavilion with indoor and outdoor seating by the water. It's a great setting, and these empanadas are so good. They are a really large portion and very filling, absolutely shareable, and they're a delicious flavor with the queso inside, and then there's a salsa verde drizzle. These are so good. And pro tip, you can actually get the kids meal portion here too, which is cheaper, and it's served with chips and nacho cheese, a drink, and fruit. So if you just want to taste this and have room to keep going and snacking more, this would be the way to go. I've also gotten the churros here, and they're just okay and skippable for me.
The next country we come to is Norway. Norway has a wonderful bakery called Kringla Bakery og Cafe. Our favorite thing here is the Kristoff Cafe. This is a frozen coffee with coffee chocolate sauce and topped with chocolate crunch cereal. This is so good. If you love sweet coffee drinks like I do, you're going to love this. FYI, you can get an alcoholic version of this called Viking coffee. Other famous food items here are the school bread, which is a spiced cardamom sweet bread filled with cream and topped with coconut. It's good, but it's different. And the lefse is a potato-based flatbread with butter, cinnamon, and sugar inside, and it is delicious too.
Yeah, I just wish that they served the lefse warm. If
That
they
would be
would serve
nice.
it warm, it would be perfection here, but it is served cold. Still very good. Moving on, next we come to China, and you can stop at the Lotus Blossom Cafe to try the pot stickers and egg rolls. These are both really good, but the egg roll is my personal favorite. And pro tip, the kids meal here allows you to sample both, and it comes with applesauce, carrots, and a drink. So that's the way to go if you just want to sample it.
And next up is Germany, where an absolute must-stop is the Caramel Kusha, the Werther's Caramel Store. Here they have an assortment of delicious caramel treats like the famous caramel popcorn, but we like to get 2 other treats here. My favorite is the caramel butter bar. It is gooey and buttery and caramel-y, if that's a word. It's so good. You have to try this.
And my favorite snack here is actually not only my favorite snack here, but one of my favorite all-time snacks in all of Walt Disney World. It's that good. It's the caramel gingerbread sandwich cookie. This is 2 gingerbread cookies that are perfectly soft, and they are filled with a delicious caramel drizzle and salted caramel buttercream in the middle. It is so perfect, and it's big, so it would be shareable if you want to. You might not want to share it. You might want to eat it all yourself like I usually do. Another great option in the Germany Pavilion too that's worth mentioning is the pretzel bread pudding at Summerfest. This is the quick service location in Germany. This is a really big portion of bread pudding made from their pretzels that they serve in Germany. It's salty and sweet and drizzled in a ton of sauce. It's really, really good. Okay, next up is Italy, and here I love the tiramisu popsicle at the donkey cart. So the donkey cart you might not see on the map or in the app, but it's a little cart with literally a donkey that's sitting in the middle off to the right side in the Italy pavilion. And this is a frozen tiramisu. It's not so much a popsicle, but more or less just a frozen tiramisu in a push pop form. And in the heat of Florida, it thaws very quickly and it's easy to eat, but it's cold and smooth and creamy, and it's really the perfect tiramisu. The only reason I don't get this every single trip is it is a higher price point at $9 per popsicle, which is kind of steep for the small size that it is. But even though it's not a great bang for your buck, it is a delicious one. Then moving on, we come to the America Pavilion. And if you just want a quick snack, the s'mores brownie at Regal Eagle Smokehouse is so good. It is a really, really dense, rich, chocolatey brownie on a graham cracker crust with toasted marshmallow on top. This, like I said, is very rich and it's very sweet, so it's definitely shareable, but it's a really good bite. And moving further around World Showcase, next we come to Japan. And right at the entrance of the Japan Pavilion is the Kabuki Cafe, where they serve the kakigori. I hope I pronounced that right. This is thinly shaved ice with your choice of syrup flavor. I love the cherry flavor, but they're all really good and you can get all of them together. This is so refreshing and it's wonderful, especially on a hot day. Very, very, very good. And you can also level this up by getting sweet milk on the top, which is extra delicious. And down by the water at the Morocco Pavilion is Oasis Sweets. This has a lot of bakery options with a variety of pastries like baklava, but I went with the cast members' suggestion of the saragli, and it is so good. This is a flaky pastry with a sweet syrup like you would have on a baklava, but the flavor of a cinnamon roll, and it is really, really delicious.
And then we come to France, which has some of the best food in EPCOT. You can get literally anything at Léal's Bakery, and it will be good. We've had savory options like sandwiches, which are good, but we really go for the sweet treats like the duo au chocolat, the raspberry macaron, almond croissant, and the Napoleon. Also in France is the Les Artisans de Glace, which has great ice cream. Here you can get just a scoop of ice cream, or the croque glacé, which is an ice cream sandwich on a brioche bun. We heard a lot of hype about this, so we decided to get it. We decided it wasn't quite our favorite due to the texture of the bread with the ice cream. It's a little strange to me. But there is a café glacé, which is a cappuccino with ice cream. Basically a coffee milkshake. Once it melts, man, it is delicious.
Then next up is the United Kingdom Pavilion, and there's not a lot of options for quick service food here, but there is the beer battered fish and chips at the Yorkshire County Fish Shop, and these are the famous eat in the UK Pavilion, and it is very good. The batter on the fish is very, very crispy, and it's a huge portion size here, so definitely shareable unless you have a huge appetite and really want a whole lot of fish and French fries. They have a condiment cart where you can get vinegar and put that on your fish and chips. I tried it. I didn't love it, but that's available if you want to test that out and see if that's to your liking. And then last, we come to Canada, and here you really have to get the maple popcorn at the Canada popcorn cart. This is really special popcorn. It kind of tastes like kettle corn, but with a maple flavor, but it's not overwhelmingly like maple or syrup. It's just salty and sweet and very unique and very good. And pro tip, you can use your refillable Disney popcorn bucket to get a refill here with this special popcorn instead of just the regular popcorn. So definitely do that.
Well, that was a lot. We made it around every country. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button and follow the channel for more Disney content. Until next time, keep dreaming.